What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is White Gamer. Today we're going to be going over the best specialization for all the archetypes in FC 26 clubs. Remember, guys, this is my opinion. You can agree or disagree with me if you want. It is okay. And then, guys, we're going to have some chapters below so you guys can just skip to the archetype you want. We're going to start off with the target because that's the first one on the list. Now, guys, for the specialization, each archetype has 3. Right off the bat, guys, the Enforcer Plus, I think, is the best one for the target. The perk that it comes with, you get the high speed shooter. So when you're shooting at full sprint, you get a boost in power, strength, and aggression. Remember, the target archetype is really good if you like to play tall, 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", and 6'5", and have aerial ability as well. The main reason I think the Enforcer is the best one, guys, is when you press left trigger or L2, it makes it extremely difficult for human CBs, AI CBs to get you off the ball, guys. And the main reason is because this one gives you more physicality compared to the press proven. So I'm always getting asked what's the difference between the Enforcer Plus and the press proven. The Enforcer, guys, has more physicality. It's meant more for a striker. So I think the Enforcer Plus is very good. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it only costs around like high 400 attribute points, which isn't bad. The next one we got is the Roamer, guys. I do not think this one is worth it at all. If you really want to play as a striker and have an Incisive Pass Plus, go with the Magician. This one costs about 500 attribute points, so you're already spending almost half of the points that you have on Incisive Pass Plus. If you really want Incisive Pass, like I said, go with the Magician or go with the regular one, but this one is not worth it from the specialization. Next, we got the Target Plus, which gives you Acrobatic Plus. I don't think this one's worth it. I have seen some people use it, but it barely or rarely gets activated, guys. This will get activated when you're going for an acrobatic or when you're doing a volley. Like I said, I think the best one from these 3 is definitely the runner when it comes to the target. Now, that was the target. The next one we're going to go over is the finisher, guys. Now, this one comes with 2 very, very good playstyles already. You got the low driven shot plus, which is one of the most overpowered playstyles you can have as an attacker, and it comes with the first touch plus. From the specialization, guys, I don't think none of these are really worth it. I really don't. The Game Changer Plus lets you do Travella shots, which gives it even more curve compared to the regular version. But I think the regular version of the Game Changer does the job, guys. So I wouldn't really spend your points trying to get the Hunter, which will give you the Game Changer Plus. The Presser, don't even bother with the Relentless Plus, guys. Now, this will reduce how slow your player gets fatigued. But I'm telling you, you can just get away with the regular Relentless if you really want to use Relentless. I would not spend all those points on getting your stamina to 92. And then for the Finisher Plus, this will give you the Chip Shot Plus. Guys, the chip shots are fine. Like, they really are fine. I have seen a few strikers use the Chip Shot Plus, and it does gives it a little nice more dip to it. And the ball, it does travel higher and then dips much better. But unless you really want to have the Chip Shot Plus, I wouldn't recommend it. You can just go with the regular chip shot if you really want to use a playstyle. So in my opinion, guys, none of these are really worth it when it comes to the finisher because you already have 2 really good playstyle plus. You got the first touch plus, which will take good control of the ball when you're running with the ball and you're receiving a pass or you're running onto the ball. And then you got the low driven shot plus. So in my opinion, I would keep both of these if I were you. Next, we got the Magician, guys. Now this one is very interesting, guys, because obviously you can use this as striker, you can use it as a winger, you can use it at cam. Now and it comes with a finesse shot plus and the technical plus. Now the Invader, this one's good, guys. This allows for the through balls to come out much better. Now, if you're gonna be playing with the Magician at a cam or as a false 9, the Incisive Pass Plus is really, really good. And if I'm not mistaken, it'll cost you around around 104, 450, 470 to get Incisive Pass Plus. And this is perfect for that type of role, that false 9 cam that's going to send through balls, but also going to be attacking. I personally used Incisive Pass Plus on this build as a cam, and I liked it. What I did was I took out the Finesse Shot Plus and kept the Technical Plus because the RB or R1 control sprint dribbling is still good, even post-patch. It's not as good as it was prior to the patch, but it's still very good. And yeah, I really like the Incisive Pass Plus on this one as an Invader. The Power Shot Plus or the Hot Shot. I don't think it's worth it, guys. Don't spend it. Either keep your finesse shot plus or go with the low driven regular shot from your playstyle. Don't spend your points on this, guys. The power shot plus is all right this year, but either shoot with your finesse shot, do low driven shots, or do regular shots. No need for the power shot plus, guys. You're gonna just spend a lot of points that you don't need to. And then the first touch plus, guys, it's not bad on this build. So it just depends how you're gonna play it. Again, if you're gonna play as a cam, the first touch plus wouldn't hurt, but you can get away with the regular one. If you're gonna use this more as a striker, then yeah, you can go with the first touch plus because it's really good. Remember, the finisher comes with the first touch plus. So sometimes when it comes to these archetypes and specialization, guys, if you really want a specific playstyle plus, for example, the first touch plus, you can always go with the finisher as your main build and get it at level, I think 50 it is. But yeah, the first touch plus is not bad for the magician either. If I were you, I would probably just take out the finesse shot plus and go with it. But in my opinion, I think the best one from this specialization is definitely the incisive pass plus, especially if you're going to play as a cam or a center forward that's going to be setting up your teammate as well and scoring at the same time. That's just my opinion. But again, the first touch plus or the magician plus is not bad either, especially if you're going to be playing as a winger or a striker. Next, guys, we have the midfielders. Start off with the Spark. And this one's really, really good for wingers, guys. Now, I did use this as striker as well, but mostly winger. And guys, do not bother with chip shot plus. You're a winger. Even if you're going to use it as striker, just don't. You don't need a chip shot plus. The whip pass plus. Now, this is worth it if you're going to be the type of winger that's going to be crossing a lot. So this is perfect for a winger, left mid, right mid, or wide mid player that's going to be crossing. I think the whip pass plus is good. I have come up against players and played with players that has the Joker. Now, the thing about this specialization, this will give you the selfish perk. Skill move past an opponent in the opponent's half, and then it'll boost your short passing, your curve, and composure, which is really good. So if you're ever in the box or you're in the opponent's final third and you need to go for those passes, and you do get the composure boosted a bit. So yeah, the Joker isn't bad either. And then I think the most popular one from the Spark, from the specialization, is the Spark Plus, guys. You get the Quick Stat Plus. You get the Quick Stat Plus, and you have the Rapid Plus combination. Your pro is going to be fast when you're making runs. Your pro is going to feel fast when you're running with the ball because of Rapid Plus. I would say the best one is definitely the Spark Plus, in my opinion, because your pro should start off way quicker when you're making those run, and you get the twinkle toes. So when you beat an opponent on a skill move on their on their side of the pitch, you get a boost to your agility, acceleration, and sprint speed. So your pro is going to be fast, like Mbappe fast. So this one's very, very good. I think this is the best one from the Spark, in my opinion. Remember, the Joker one that gives you the whip pass plus isn't bad either. Next, we got the Creator, guys. This one's perfect for cam because you get the incisive pass plus at level 30, which is amazing. Now, from the specialization, guys, don't go with the power shot. Again, I've said this already throughout the video. The power shot plus isn't worth it, especially if you're using this as a cam. Even if you're using it as a striker for whatever reason, it's not worth it. Now, the dead ball plus, this all depends. This is like literally, if you really want to have a dead ball plus, then go for it. You do get, when you're going for set pieces where there's corner kicks or free kicks, that line, that trajectory line is way longer and more accurate. And I have played with people that have used this and they've scored really good free kicks and just passed it inside the box much more accurate. So yeah, you could go with this, but I think the best one to go with, guys, is the Creator Plus. Now, you get the Whip Pass Plus, guys, but the main reason this is the best one is because of what perk you get. You get the assistant perk. So when you send a through ball in the opponent's half, it boosts your teammates' finishing, balance, and ball control. And guys, once you activate this, you don't have to use the Whip Pass Plus. You can just put back the Inventive Plus, which will allow you to do Travella Pass. So hopefully that makes sense, guys. So if you go with the Creator Plus, you don't have to use the Whip Pass Plus, but you're already going to have the perk. So hopefully that makes sense. So if I were you guys, I think the best one, in my opinion, is the Creator Plus, and then the second best one is the Dead Ball Plus. So, but the Creator Plus is really, really good because of the perk that you get with it. It boosts your teammates' finishing, balance, and ball control. And remember, you don't have to use the actual playstyle. You can change the playstyle back to the Inventive Plus if I were you. Because think about it, as a cam, you're not really going to be crossing a lot into the box unless there might be a few of you guys that might do that, but yeah. Next, we got the Maestro, guys. This was really good for CM Very, very good for CM, CDM, even Cam too as well, guys. You got the Ping Pass Plus and the Tiki Taka Plus. These are two of my favorite playstyles plus from the passing section. From the specialization, guys, Relentless Plus, like I mentioned before, guys, you can get away with the regular Relentless or even no Relentless, guys, because the stamina bar doesn't go down. Now, your player does get fatigue a little bit quicker when you don't have the regular Relentless or the Plus, but you probably wouldn't notice unless you're going to be a box to box and you are running out of stamina or getting fatigued a lot, then don't go with this one. The Crasher First Search Plus, you can get away with the regular one. Wouldn't recommend it. And then you got the Maestro Plus. Now this one is good. You get the technical plus, but it all depends how you play CM, guys. Now you're playing CDM, you don't need a tech plus. But if you're gonna use your Maestro at CM or Cam, then the tech plus is definitely good. You press RB or R1 and you're gonna have that control dribble or control sprint dribble, which is still good post patch. So I would say the best one from these three is the Maestro Plus, just because you get the Tech Plus. Which one would you take out? That's up to you guys, because both of these are very, very, very good playstyle plus. So that's all up to you to decide which one you would take out. Next, we got the Recycler, guys. This one's perfect for CDM, man. Perfect for CDM. Now, from the specialization, you have the Thief, which is very good. You get the Anticipate Plus. So if you're going to be playing this as a CDM, the standing tackles, when you make those standing tackles, your pro just traps the ball right in front of it. This one's very good. The Thief is really good. I've seen a lot of people use it in the competitive scene. I actually use Anticipate Plus on my Progressor, so the Anticipate Plus is good. You get 90. You need 90 interceptions, 90 defensive awareness, and 92 standing tackles, so you're not wasting points on unnecessary stuff. So this one's good too, guys. You also get a boost in acceleration, standing tackle, and strength when your team loses the ball in the middle third. This one's really good. Specialization for the Recycler. Then the Enforcer Plus, I wouldn't recommend it, guys. Just go with the regular press proven. Don't spend points on the Enforcer Plus. The Enforcer Plus is way more noticeable as a striker. And like I said, you can use the press proven and that will do the job. Now this build does come with the press proven plus, so you can always just keep the press proven plus if you want. And then the next one I think it's really good for is the Recycler Plus. You get the Ping Pass Plus, which a lot of people in the competitive scene use it. You press RBA or R1 and X, and the passes come out much faster on the ground. And you have to boost your strength, your long passing, and short passing. So you're that type of CDM that does a lot of driven passes, then go with this one. But guys, either the Thief or the Recycler Plus are both two really good specialization when it comes to the Recycler. And then which one you would replace is all up to you. The Intercept Plus is very good for a CDM, and so is the Press Proven. So it's going to be all up to you which one you will take out. But both of these are two good specializations from the Recycler. Now, guys, we got the Defender. We're starting off with the Marauder. For this one, I forgot what playstyles this one comes with, but I know I had the Bruiser Plus from, so Bruiser Plus is really good, guys. It's really good. Oh, it comes with the Whip Pass Plus. So if you're going to be using this at fullback, then replace the Whip Pass Plus. But if you're going to be using it as a left mid or right mid, then you can keep the Whip Pass Plus if you're going to be crossing a lot. If you're not going to be crossing a lot, guys, then go with one of these specializations. Now, the Bruiser Plus is really good for a fullback, even left mid. It's going to allow for your pro to bully off opponents much more easier. And then when your team loses the ball while you're in the defensive wing, you get a boost to your balance, sprint speed, and ball control. So Bruiser Plus is really good. The Speedster, I wouldn't recommend it unless you're playing left mid or right mid with this build, because the Rapid is allow for your pro not to take those heavy knock-ons. So this one isn't bad either. But if you're playing fullback, I wouldn't recommend this one. Only if you're playing the Marauder with a left mid or right mid, then go for it, guys. Because you're going to boost your acceleration, your sprint speed, and dribbling to the 90s, which is very, very good, especially as a wide mid. And then, guys, the Marauder Plus, I wouldn't recommend it. The slide tackling is already good as it is this year. And if you really want to use the slide tackle playstyle, just get the regular one. But guys, from the specialization from the Marauder, the Speedster, and the Athlete are the two best ones to use. If you're going to be playing fullback, go with the Bruiser Plus. If you're going to be playing as a left mid or right mid, either keep the Whip Pass Plus or go with the Rapid Plus. That's from the specialization for the Marauder. Next, we got the Engine. This one was a very interesting archetype when I was using it. So from the specialization, guys, So it just depends where you're going to play your engine. Most people are playing it at CDM, fullback, even CB. I used it at CB. I used it at fullback. I used it at cam. So the Tech Plus, that's all up to you if you're going to use it as a cam. If you're going to use it as a cam, then go for the Tech Plus. My favorite one, and I think the best one, if I'm being honest, from this one, well, you also have the Engine Plus, but the Tiki Taka Plus, guys, the passes come out much quicker and much more accurate when I was using this. And I was using this at cam, and the passing was very good. Even at CB, guys, even at fullback, I was using the Tiki Taka Plus because those short distance passes are very good, and you get a very good perk called a give and go. You do a give and go in the middle third, and you get a boost in dribbling, sprint speed, and agility, which is very, very good. Now, the Engine Plus isn't bad, guys, especially if you're going to use this as a CDM. Now, I was using this as a center back, and the Intercept Plus rarely got activated. Now, the Intercept Plus is a good playstyle, so if you're going to use the engine as CDM, go with the Intercept Plus. If not, if you're going to use it anywhere else, then go with the Tiki Taka Plus. Don't get me wrong, you can use the Tiki Taka Plus as well as CDM, all up to you. But I think the Engine Plus and Everywhere are the two best specializations from the engine. And then you can either replace the Jockey or the other one that comes with it, which I forgot what it was. Next, we got the Boss, I believe. Yes, we got the Boss. We got the Boss, one of my favorite archetypes. So for the specialization, Capitano, guys, the Block Plus is very good. Your Pro does some very unique blocks and extends the leg even further out compared to the regular block. And when you're in the last player in the defensive half, you get a boost to your defensive awareness, balance, and interceptions, which can come very, very clutch, especially if you're doing like a 1v2. Block Plus is good. Press Proven Plus, you don't need it as a center back. I think 99% of the people that are using a Boss are using it at CB or even fullback. Don't go with the Press Proven Plus. And then, yeah, the Slide Tackle Plus, I think it's a waste. I think the best one from the Boss is the best specialization for the Boss is a Block Plus, the Capitano Maldini. That's the one I currently have right now. It's just really, really good. This is the true center back build to get those blocks. Next, we got the Progressor, guys. Now, this one, I'm actually using it at a fullback. So, the Janitor. This one's a good playstyle plus. I've seen a lot of people use it. It's allowed for your pro to accelerate quicker. This is good for CB, fullback, even if you're going to use the Progressor as CDM. But yeah, this is a good specialization for it. The Pioneer isn't bad either, guys. So if you're going to use the Progressor as a CDM or even cam, yes, guys. I've seen people use this at cam. It's not bad either because you have the long ball pass plus and the ping pass plus. So the Pioneer isn't bad either. You got those driven passes with RBA or R1X. And then you got the Progressor, the Jockey. I've never been a big fan of the Jockey playstyle, but I know a lot of people are now because of the update that we got a week or so ago that makes the Jockey way more responsive. So honestly, guys, all three of these are good. It just depends where you're going to play your Progressor at. If you're going to play as a center back, the Jockey Plus or the Quick Stat Plus isn't bad. So it all depends. Are you good at tracking back runners? If you're not, then go with the Quick Stat Plus. It'll give you your pro a little bit quicker on the sprints. If you are, but your Jockey feels too slow, then go with the Jockey Plus. If you're gonna use this as CDM, then go with the Ping Pass Plus, or even Jockey Plus. So it just depends, guys. I think all three are very good specialization. It just depends where you play in the Progressor. For example, for me, I'm using the Progressor at fullback. So I just kept the two signature playstyle plus how it is. But yeah, guys. And then the last one, guys, is the goalkeeper. I haven't done this one. I'm not going to spend too much time on this, guys, because I don't play goalkeeper. But from what I've seen from other goalkeepers, I know goalkeepers, their playstyle plus don't get activated that much. The Deflector Plus rarely gets activated. The 1v1 plus close down does get activated when you press Y or triangle to rush out, I believe. And then the cross claimer rarely gets activated. So when it comes to the specialization for goalkeeper, guys, I'm not the right person for that. The two playstyle plus that comes with, I think, are the most popular ones that I've seen, especially the footwork. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, these are the best specialization in my opinion for all the archetypes. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know which one's your favorite one. Let me know if I missed or underestimated any of the specialization. Other than that, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.